What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JC the Truth, back with another live reaction, and this is the True TV. Yes, sir, man. Like I said, right back at it. We moving on to the next chapter in Vincent's tale, man. Self-portrait. Uh, just a crazy, incredible story, man. Incredibly sad story at the same time. Ren's just done a great job of showing how all the stresses and the pressures of life can just bear down on somebody, and the weight can just can be too much, and it cause them to break, man, and just put them in a really, it can put you in a really bad place, man, mentally and emotionally. And in Sunflowers, the prologue, man, he showed a great example of that, of how it all starts, man, and what it can potentially lead to. And I think we're about to see here with Self Portrait, man, um, what can happen when it becomes too much and somebody has a break, man, in just one instant, one situation, can change your life forever, change the lives of multiple people forever. So that's what we're about to get into, man. Like I said, I'm locked in on this journey and Vincent's tale, man. Um, you know, from beginning to end, or from end to beginning in my case. Hey, if you know, you know, man. We all make mistakes, but once you start piecing this story together, man, and you really start getting the picture of the thing as a whole, man, it's just it's crazy, and it is incredibly sad. But Ren does such a great job of putting it all together and just telling the story, man, delivering it and keeping you locked in, keeping you on the edge of your seat. So huge shout out to him for that. And as always, man, to anybody new to the channel, welcome to the True TV. Live reactions is what I do. No different here, man. The boy Ren, Vincent's Tale. That's what we're on. That's how we moving tonight, man. Um, if you don't know, I I made some errors, man, and I kind of started at the ass end of this whole thing, man. So I'm backtracking now, filling in the gaps, filling in the pieces. Stories all coming together, man. So we good. We here for it. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, rocking out with me on this one. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share down below. You can also support me on my Patreon or member section if you so choose to do so. Y'all support speaks volumes, man. Helps me continue to do what I love to do and bringing y'all great content. You know what it is, man. It's all love here at the True TV, man. And it's all because of y'all. It's all for y'all, man. So, without further ado, Ren, Vincent's Tale, Self Portrait, man. Let's get into it. If y'all ready, I'm ready. Let's go.
Lady love, tis the night of falling down by the Mississippi shore, and for you my lonely heart is calling. Each night I love
It's
you
always
more
that,
and
just one more, right?
more. Day and night I seem to dream about you. I sing to you. I
And let me just say too before we get started here. This is, if you ever find yourself in a bad place, man, because of the weight and the pressure and the stresses of life, man. Um, don't don't do it like this. Don't don't go here. Don't go there. I know it's easy to do. It's so easy to do, man. To turn to the drink, to the drug, and to whatever vice you got. You know what I mean? Uh, but do your best to try to fight that, man. And if you are gonna do it, if you do have to do it, do it in the safety of your own home, behind closed doors, behind locked doors, man, where you don't have to worry about hurting yourself or hurting somebody else. That's just my advice, man. I've been in these situations. I've fallen victim to these type of deals here, man. I've been in a bad place in my head, in my emotional state, more times than I can count, and it didn't always end well. It didn't end like this, certainly, but it didn't always end well. And that would just be my advice, man. I just wanted to speak on that before we got too far in here,
sing to you. Bless your heart, I just
because
can't
it
live
certainly
without
contributes.
you. So
It's
come
not it's not
on
the
and
whole
kiss
reason,
me
but it
on the
contributes for sure.
shore.
Mm, in a bad way.
will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies.
It's the break, man. It's the break. It's always sad to see. And to just somebody on the outside take the guy just sitting there, right? For example, that he took the guitar from. He don't know. He don't know this man's story. He don't know this man from Adam. He don't know anything about him. So he don't know, what mental or emotional state he's in. It's always important, man, to try to approach these encounters, man, these situations carefully because you don't really ever know what anybody's going through, right? Not saying it's your problem. I will say, well, that's not my problem. They shouldn't be acting like that. True, but at the same time, I'm just saying you can choose to approach it cautiously, man, because you never really know. Especially somebody acting like this. On one hand, somebody just looking from the outside might just see it. It's just another drunken fool, just out here acting ass, man, which is more often than not the case. But on occasion, that drunken fool has some other shit going on, some deeper issues, that are layered deep, man. So that's all I'm saying. Just be aware. You never know.
I'm a rotter.
And that's a deadly combination. The drinking, or whatever it may be, the drinking, the drugging, whatever your vice is, combined with whatever bad state you're in. That's the worst combination, man. It's a recipe for disaster.
Menace when I want to be, and I'll work for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in the dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great
Well,
Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me.
mm,
Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist.
I'm so complacent, getting wasted is my truth. Felt, man. Sad to say. Sad to say, man. Um, been in a bad enough place to where that was, yeah, being fucked up all the time was my truth. That was my reality, man, because that's how I felt like I had to stay, you know, to deal with the things that I was dealing with, man. That was the only place I found peace. Been sometimes at the bottom of that bottle, man, at the end of, that blunt or whatever it was, man. Sometimes that was all I could do at the time. Fortunately, I survived it. I made it out. Didn't do anything crazy. I mean, I did do crazy things, definitely hurt myself, cost me things, but I didn't cost anybody else their life, didn't cost myself mine and stuff. But I can relate to that, man, to feeling that way for sure. Mm.
Into the gut, it's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut yourself and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list. The pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill.
Oh my God. Just pause, take a minute, break from the story just to acknowledge this man's skill. Okay. Um, if for anybody out there that doubt that Ren can rap, that he has talent, you know what I mean? You're out of your fucking mind. Even in something like this, man, his delivery can be so insane, man, that you just can't help but to just stop and pause and take notice of it and speak on it, man. You got to acknowledge it's greatness, man, happening before our eyes, always with Ren. But just incredible job here, man. And not only that, but the visuals, how he's showing like the first person view of the guy fighting at the same time playing the guitar, at the same time just spitting the way he's spitting. It's just, yo, huge shout out the boy Ren, man. Again, phenomenal, dude. Truly one of a kind of what he does, man. I don't know too many other artists out there that can do it like this. Truly, I don't. Great job here, man. Great job. But I wanted to uh, also say, yeah, street fight, in this state of mind and in this state of being, definitely not a good idea, man. This is certainly how people end up going too far and getting killed or getting themselves killed. Um, and at the same time, it could have come down to him turning around and coming at the guy, and the guy just pulled out a gun and shot him. That's often too the case, man. A lot of these murders and stuff you see happening stem from things like this, that all stem from something much, much deeper, you know. And it's always sad to see, man. But great job by Ren here.
Kick martial art master, spark a bitch, park a fist on the landing, trick carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill.
Ah, there it is. In a moment of panic, in a moment of desperation, and just a severely damaged emotional state, this is what can happen, you know. And all it took was just very small triggers, to already, uh, to push him further when he was already so far off the edge. And then you combine that with all the drinking, man. You combine that with the police showing up, and the guy in front of him being a threat. Now his mind's just going crazy. And in that instant of panic, this is what happened. And now you've taken a life. Um, and everything that we've seen that in the first 3 nights, man, in Starry Night, the bedroom, all of it, man, that came after, is just a result of this, man. But it's just it's wild to me where it all comes from, because this happens so much, man. I can't stress that enough. It happens so much to so many people. Not everybody takes it to this extreme, but um, so often, man, people find themselves in these types of situations, or on the verge of being in these types of situations. You find yourself at the bar, you find yourself at the club, getting drunk, doing things you might not normally do to that excess. And as a result of just life, man, life can be hard. Life can break you down. It can beat the shit out of you, man. I'm a living, breathing example of that. But you can survive it. You just stay strong. And like I said, if you gotta lean on your vice, do it in the safety of your own home, man. Away from people, away from temptations and things that might could land you in situations like this. Just incredibly sad here. And senseless. Didn't have to happen. Didn't need to happen.
So it goes
Oh my
in the
God.
absence of.
Hey, yo, whoa. I was not ready for that, man. But I should have known. I should have known because anytime he come in and he drops, man, it's like he's got a habit of doing stuff like that, man. Just completely catch you off guard, right? You already just deep in your feels, the edge of your seat. You don't know what to expect, and he just I didn't. Y'all thought I was gonna do it. Nah, you ain't gonna get me, man. I know all too well what notes I can and cannot hit. I will not be doing any of that tonight. Much love, but not happening. Let's go. Gotta run that back.
So it goes
uh,
in the absence of the light. The devil sowed a seed in other mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the world spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes
see what I'm
him.
saying?
He hears the sound of a copper, hot upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But
And everything he's describing, man, is what I've been speaking on. All the pressures, the stresses of life, man. That shit matters, you know. If things going on around you matters, man. It's important to know what's going on around you. It's important to process it and think about it, man, because uh, it can happen different ways. You know, it can all build up, and you just start finding out about everything. It just all starts hitting you at once and falling apart, and then it becomes too much instantly for you to just to process and handle. Uh, it can also be over time, man, over a series of years, you know, just shit happening that's just beating you down and beating you down, and you just get to this point. So, just going back to that, man, he's speaking on it, you know, a lot of things he's mentioning here.
some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Wow, just wow. And this is why I don't like missing things, man. But at the same time, I kind of do, man, because I get to go back to it and I get to see it now and I get to catch it live with y'all, man. And it's just, going back to the story, of Vincent, man, it's just such a sad story. It really is, because I'm also thinking forward to the events after, like what happened as a result of this here, of all of this. And, I think about the people on the outside, right, looking in that don't really know. And that happens a lot, man. There's, like I said before earlier in the video, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but you never really know what's going on with somebody, right? And the people on the outside, they're just going to look at it, like the audience or the spectators or the media or the news and stuff, and they're just going to report what they know, right? They're going to say, hey, this drunken lunatic snapped and stabbed a man in the alley. Um, we don't know why, we don't have a motive, this and that, blah blah blah. But we know from the story, right, from what we've been told, because Ren does such a fantastic job of putting it out there, laying it all out there and describing it and stuff and showing us uh, that there was more going on that meets the eye, right? That he had some deeper laying issues, man. He had a lot of issues going on. He was struggling with a lot. He spoke on a lot about a lot of things that were troubling him, that was bothering him, that was beating him down. And eventually it got him to that point, man. That combined with the drinking, he reached a boiling point. He finally snapped. And all it took was that one situation, man. You know, that one encounter of uh, of getting into it with the man in the alley, and in a moment of panic and desperation, and just a broken emotional state, he stabbed him and killed him, man. And this, you know, not this particular situation, but this same type of thing happens all over the world, man, all the time, and it's always tragic and it's always sad to see. But wow, what can I say, man? Huge shout out to the boy Ren for being able to do this the way he does it and doing it so well, man. This was incredible here. And after seeing it all, right, and wrapping around to self-portrait and seeing the actual event, how it all unfolded, and putting that together with the whole story, man, it's just it's crazy. It really is. It's incredibly sad. A true roller coaster of emotions. Have said that in almost every video related to this that I've reacted to, and that's because I mean it, man. It really is. It takes you all over the place, right? And that is the genius of the artist that is Ren, man. So incredible job here, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all truly for being patient with me, for bearing with me and being understanding. You know, given everything. Me, hitting this whole series out of order, starting from the end and having to backtrack and put all the pieces back together, man. But thank y'all, man, for being patient with me and giving me a chance to do that and being understanding. It's been incredible, man. It's been a hell of a ride. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a sad story, but it's a very real story, and it's so relatable to everyday life and everyday situations and things that people face on a daily. So again, huge shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for the recommendations. Huge shout out to the boy Ren and everyone involved in this project. Great job, my boy. Great job. Looking forward to the next one, man. And with that being said, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for the night, y'all. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of beat. Got work early in the morning, but I wanted to be sure I got this out for y'all. You know, I've been saying I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it, and I finally had a chance, opportunity, and some time to do it. So here we are. It's done. I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I appreciate y'all, as always, those of y'all who tuned in and rocked out with me on this one. And with that being said, man, as always, y'all stay real, stay humble. It's your boy JC the Truth. This been the Truth TV, and I'll catch you on the next one. Much love.